Hey friends, welcome back to another day of reading together. So glad you're here because today we are going to be working those brains. We are going to be doing a lot of thinking. So get those brains ready. Okay? Go ahead and think back on all the work we've done so far this year on reading. Can you think back on some of those reading lessons? What about that lesson we did on reading strategies where we learned how to read tricky words? Do you remember that? Do you remember the lesson where we got to read that Poppleton and Cherry Sue story, which was so funny? Do you remember? What about the lesson where we learned about main characters and supporting characters? Do you remember? What about when we learned about character action and dialogue? Do you remember learning that? Wow, we've learned a lot together this year. But we need to keep thinking, friends. I told you, a lot of thinking today. Can you think back to the day, September 18th? Do you remember what we learned on that day? Think. If you can remember what we did on that day, you have a great memory. Friends, on September 18th, we set our reading goals, our very first reading goals for the year. Remember, a reading goal is when you think about something you want to get better at, and so you make a goal. We set reading goals for figuring out hard words, understanding our stories, and focusing on our books. Now, setting goals, if you remember, helps us become stronger readers. I'm going to move myself here now. But strong readers do something else. Strong readers don't just leave their goals there and then never look back on them ever again. No! Strong readers reflect on or think back on their reading goals to see, did I achieve this goal? Or is it something I'm still working on? Okay, so let's do that a little bit together here. Today we're going to think, did I achieve my reading goal that I set on September 18th? Maybe you achieved it and you're ready for a new goal, or maybe you need a little bit more time with that goal, and that's okay. To think about whether we achieved our goal or need a little bit more time, we're going to think about these questions. First, you're going to think, well, does my goal feel easy to me now? Does my goal still feel hard? Do I need more time to achieve my goal? Or did I practice my goal? And when? Well, friends, if your goal still felt hard and if your goal, you need a bit more time to achieve it, then you probably need a little bit more time with that goal. And that's okay. If you answered this question, did I practice my goal, with a no, like, I didn't really get time to practice it, you probably need a bit more time, and that's okay. If you answered this question with a yes, my goal feels easy, and yes, I did practice it every day, Miss Aquino, come on. Then yes, you've achieved your goal, and that's awesome. Now you're ready for a new goal. So what we're going to do first is we are going to look back at our reading goal. This is a slide in your assignment today, and what you can do is look at your class, whether you're 201, 202, or 203, and you can click on that link. That link is going to take you right to that September 18th reading assignment so you can look back at your reading goal, okay? Then you're going to answer this question. Did you achieve your reading goal? If yes, how did you achieve it? If no, how do you plan to achieve it? Okay, so here are some sentence starters to help you. If your answer is yes, you can say, yes, I achieved my reading goal of, then write that goal. I did this by, then write how. If your answer is no, which is perfectly okay, then you can write, no, I did not achieve my reading goal of, write the goal. I plan to do this by, then write how. And remember, you can always click here to learn how to answer a question on Google Classrooms. Okay? Check out my example here. First, I looked back on my reading goal from September 18th, and my reading goal was to work on thinking about what happened in the story after I was done reading. Well, let's think about this, friends. Did I achieve my goal? I don't know. I'm going to think back on those questions we talked about earlier. Well, does my goal still feel hard? Yeah, that seems really hard to me. Does my goal feel easy? Not really. Doesn't feel very easy to me. Do I need more time to achieve my goal? I think so. I think I do. Well, did I practice my goal? And when? Well, friends, to be honest, I've been so busy learning how to do Zoom and learning all about all my new students and my new friends, so I didn't really get time to practice my goal. Friends, I think I still need a little bit more time to practice my reading goal. That's okay. Now I'm going to answer that question on Google Classroom. I'm going to write, no, I did not achieve my reading goal of thinking about what happened in the story after I'm done reading. I plan to do this by retelling the story to my mom when I'm done reading a book. There we go. Now I'm done. Remember, you can click here for a reminder on how to answer a question on Google Classrooms. And don't forget to read, friends. We're going to read for 16 minutes today, okay? You can read a Just Right book, read on Raz Kids, or on Epic. Have fun. Bye.